Yeah. I'm outside today. RD garage, you know what I'm saying? RD, Big Unc in the building.
Big Unc, man.
I dab, you know what I'm saying? Gotta put my fucking soldiers on here, but I dab in the building. 4-7 bike gang, that's what it is out here, you know what I'm saying? RD in the building. This is
Yeah.
what I do right here. This is the garage, everybody knows it. Pull up, this is a solidified spot.
Yeah.
You ain't stamped unless you come to the 407, baby. It's right here, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. So I'm gonna just give the people watching a little context to how this even came about. Yesterday we were shooting a video and you pulled up with a crazy 3-wheeler, like crazy. And then you had your youngest with you. Y'all was just in traffic doing crazy stuff. I say, like I gotta get you on the channel. And I've been here for about 20 minutes and it's like, yo, like this dude know his shit. Like this dude, this shit go.
I've been around a little bit, man.
Yeah, like man. So talk about it. Like, how did you even get into?
Oh man, I always had the passion for bikes. You know what I'm saying? Always out. You know, when I was younger, always wanted to have the bikes. Wasn't really the richest guy in the world growing up, so always wanted the new bikes. We never could have them. You know what I'm saying? It's always jumping on the old shits. You know what I'm saying? So, when I got older, when you make money, you can buy nice things. So I was like, put it together. Ended up getting, some bikes and shit. Always had love for the 3-wheelers. Always had 3-wheelers when I was growing up. So don't think this is like just yesterday I got this shit. You know what I mean? But I knew when I came to this game that no one had the 3-wheelers and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come out here and show everybody that these bikes is, this is the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I came out here. I put one together and then. I got on with a bunch of guys that showed me love, you know what I'm saying? My man O, my man Nikki B, PR, you know what I'm saying? Gotta give you guys props. You guys put me in a position to make this thing right, you know what I'm saying? But I just kept going with it, and everybody knows me as Unc, you know what I'm saying? I'm an older guy, so, I'm about respect, dignity, respect, sincerity. That goes a long way with me, you know what I'm saying? So. In the bike gang. So when I feel like you have that with people and you pay homage and you honest and shit like that and you stay humble. I mean it goes a long way. So and then I found him. You know what I'm saying. A lot of people call me for the bike stuff like that. They, you know what I'm saying. I put it together because you know what I'm saying. I try to bring the little guys in and make it. You know what I'm saying, because without the little guys, you got to pay homage to the little guys too. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
Us old guys will still be in the woods doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. New guys is doing the tricks and turning and shit like that. So I pay homage to everybody. You know
right. So how do you feel, speaking on that, like how do you feel like the style of the new generation versus when you coming up? Because I'm sure it was more like Rough Riders, and I think like it was like groups and packs and now
I grew up in like I'm from the era of the 90s, the early 90s, so you know what I'm saying, it was like we had our time, you know what I mean, but it's like it was different. Like growing up back then was like everybody was like more humble, like we ride for the love of it, you know what I'm saying. Now it's kind of more like everybody want to battle everybody, and I don't battle because I just feel like it's some kind of animosity around it in the long run, you know what I'm saying. Some people can't take the feelings, and so I just stay away from it. I watch it, you know what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, I'll put some money down on niggas, but you know what I'm saying, but I don't battle, so I just keep it straight. We cool, that's it, you know what I mean. I ride with you, we cool. So
for sure,
you know what I mean.
So like how, like, all right, when putting together like your 3-wheelers and stuff like that, like what is the inspiration behind, I guess, this one in general? Like,
well, when I growing up, we always wanted to have those bikes. The 250R was like the holy grail. So, we always, tried to, get the bikes and just never was able to have that kind of bike, growing, and the money situation. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we never really had all the bread to just go out.
So how was it in the 90s when these bikes came out, like the Banshee? Like, were you in the?
Well, I had a Banshee. I had an '87 Banshee in '87. So a lot of you little niggas wasn't even alive yet. So let's get this straight.
Yeah, let's get that straight.
Yeah, I had an '87 Banshee in '87, and boy, when we pulled up with that thing, it was like, the Banshee, like all you 4-stroke niggas out there that got these 4-wheelers, you ain't got a Banshee. You ain't doing it, man. It just ain't. You know what I mean?
Hey, he said he had that bench.
Yeah,
That's a flex
You
right
want to
there.
talk four
That's a
wheels,
flex.
training wheels, whatever. At least you can talk when you want a bench. You two stroke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how is it like? Because earlier we were just talking, and like you ride everywhere. So it's like, what's one of your favorite places to ride out?
I must say, like one of my favorite rides I do every year, no matter what, is probably the breast cancer ride out West Palm. Love to ride out, always did. Just thought it was a smooth ride out. Bloxboy Ham, V, you know what I'm saying, Broward V, so the guys, you know, and everybody come from Miami. It's just good. It's sweet, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's what in the bike game they say it's sweet. So they make it so sweet. It's like, you know, you pull up, it's love, it's love. So that's one of my favorite places. You know, I've been to New York and shit like that. I had a little here's and there's. I've been skunked one time over there. I've been skunked in Atlanta. So, you know, I got my times with bikes too, breaking down and shit like that. So it's not the greatest and funnest thing in the world, believe me.
Yeah.
Especially my old ass running around and pushing the bike.
So what you think is like some of the bigger differences? Like I guess let's say up north versus down south, right? And up north.
Well, New York, you know, it's when I went up there, you know, you got to deal with the terrain, the potholes. You know, the tightness of the areas, the roads, and the cars being parked, and everything's moving, people jumping out and shit like that. Everything is more tight. You know, you get down here, everything's more open. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, a lot of people say, you know, all the Miami shit's easy, you know, or down here in Florida, you got no traffic. There's traffic down here in Orlando. You just got to be in the right spots to get it. But definitely the roads are a little more spaced out, smoother, comfortable. You can be next to your man, you know. In New York, you turn your head, you hit the pothole, you get in a fucking car, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you better be ready for that shit, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I give respect to them guys upstate, you know what I'm saying, up top, you know. They really are the truth when it comes to that shit. And
yeah, cause I didn't even think of that.
On the ground. You better have your A game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you know, I'm from New York at the end of the day, so you know, I did my time up there, but you know, I'm a Floridian now, you know, I love this weather. You know?
No, for sure. So what's some do's and don'ts in the pack, man, or just do's and don'ts in general when it comes to
I feel like the do's and the don'ts is like always don't let anybody tell you to, like, when you pull out, you know, always do it for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel comfortable, you just don't feel comfortable. You know, always make sure you got your wits and your feelings. That, you know, if you want to pop out that day, you pop out that day. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever let anybody, you know, push you into, you know, have that kind of what's the word I'm looking for? You need to have that you know, to be able to say no, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm cool today, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can ride, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that balance, because some niggas don't know how to hang it up, and that's what gets you fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just being in the pack, you know, I always sit there, I always make sure I'm looking around, you know what I mean? I make sure I gotta, you know, my shit is pivoted on a swivel, you know what I'm saying? Because it cannot just you all the time. It could be the next dude doing something different, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
I always feel the do's and the don'ts, you know, always pay attention. Those times that you don't pay attention and do the shit, you know, those are the times, those simple little ones, is where you get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it only take 1 second.
1 second.
So I want to hear a cool story, man, that most people probably don't know about you as they refer to like bike life. Maybe, you know, when you I'm sure you took a couple spills, you know, something like.
Oh yeah. I've ate my I've ate my ass up a couple times. Believe me, it's not fun, boy. I've been on vacation. My old lady burnt up too, boy. She was not happy. Let me tell you. Yeah, you gonna get it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like it be a while before you get it. You think you nice and boy, that before you know it, she let you know, hey, yo, I'm still here. I'm still around. You know what I'm saying? I'm still around.
Yeah. So like how, like, when you first started riding, like, how did, like, family members take it, like, when they seen you doing these crazy tricks and stunts on bikes?
Shit, I've grown up since I was about 5 years old, so I've always been on a motorcycle, you know.
Oh, so
they just always tell me, yo, you know, Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's just Unc now. That's just it. Just is what it is.
You just got accepted. I mean, my wife accepted it a long time ago. You know, and she's like, you know, you can see on the door it says bikes aren't allowed past this point. Of course, you know what I'm saying. But you know, yeah. But we have a good relationship. I feel like you need to you know, establish that in life.
No, that's definitely
Establish
important.
that in life, and then everything else works out as long as you know.
And
And
I'm happy you're saying that because that's something that I tell everybody that I know. Like,
the truth
find
will
you
set you
somebody.
free, man. All
Right.
the time. All the
Right.
time. No matter what.
Exactly.
It's the man behind you that's going to make you say it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody, if you a real man, you can say I love you. You a real man, you give a nigga a hug. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's real nigga shit. So.
Nah, for sure. So man, it was just a pleasure meeting you, a pleasure talking to you. But you know, we about to cut the interview so we could look at these bikes, man.
Yeah,
so we could so we could talk
definitely,
bikes now,
yeah.
man. So appreciate you sitting down with me.
Yeah,
Thanks for
definitely,
having
man.
me at your
Anytime,
crib.
anytime, man.
So-
My garage is always open. Everybody, you know me, RD in the building. We open the garage. Once you see that door open, you know I'm behind the door, baby. Pull up, pull up.